Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
Who has the ring? We get to the bottom of the rumors that Jennifer Lopez gave that 6-carat pink diamond back to Ben. And we have the latest pictures of where the on-again, off-again couple was spotted now.
Jennifer Aniston and the new interview about Friends' final season.
You get all teary and sleepy.
Aniston will be the first one to fall.
And Jennifer's Emmy dress, just hours after the ceremony, how designers worked through the night to recreate these expensive gowns to fit your wallet.
The Entertainment Tonight Insider with news on Jackie Kennedy's granddaughter, Rose.
Who looks like a spitting image of her grandmother, Jackie.
No Secret Service, the family vacations, and what the insider found out about the unwritten rule with her school friends.
How to spot a gold digger, and who'd know better than Hollywood's top bachelor, George Clooney.
You're in the dating game. Do you see these women coming?
Here we go.
And buckle up for the Matrix Revolutions from producer Joel Silver. Guess who was the only reporter on the set? What we found out about the final season of Friends. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Goen.
And I'm Mary Hart with a Ben and Jen exclusive. Entertainment Tonight has learned that Jennifer Lopez still has that 6+ carat diamond. With that flawless pink gem on her left hand, Jennifer has been staying at Ben's secluded 10,000 square foot Hampton Island estate. Yesterday, the two caused a stir when they made a trip to the Liberty County Courthouse.
Bunch of women screaming and yelling, saying, Ben J-Lo's here, Ben and J-Lo's here.
He was there to obtain a firearms permit and both paid a visit to the county sheriff. Afterwards, while Jen waited for Ben in a dark Range Rover, he happily posed for pictures and chatted with county employees.
He did some autographs. He was very nice. Told us he was getting a shotgun permit.
The new issue of Us magazine on Stans Friday features more pictures and details of the couple's Georgia stay. While Jennifer's spokesperson would not comment on her private life, Us reports that the couple requested an application for a marriage license in the county a few months back, and that Lopez seems to want to make their relationship work.
She came to him. She's working harder. I think her heart is telling her that she really wants to be in this relationship, and I think she's giving more.
And tomorrow, the split after the split. From that mansion in Georgia to the house in L.A., the ET Insider reports on who owns what and how much it's all worth.
NBC's Friends kicks off its 10th and final season this Thursday, picking up the romantic cliffhanger right where it left off.
What? Ross and Charlie? Wow, she's really making her way through the group, huh? Who am I to talk?
It's a farce. It's like a comedy of errors. It's really fun. It's a really fun for show. I will not say anything more than that.
The Barbados sojourn has Ross and Charlie getting to know each other better.
Dr. Geller.
God, you're amazing. I didn't even have to ask you to call me that.
Phoebe reunites with Mike, while Monica and Chandler just try to keep score.
Mike, we're the only people leaving with the same person we came with.
That's not true. I came with Monica, and I'm leaving with Weird Al.
But despite the fun and frivolity, the cast is keenly aware that as they continue taping, the end draws near.
Aniston will be the first one to fall. She's an absolute sap.
It hits in moments, and then it's when you get all teary and weepy. It comes in waves.
She's already a couple times, oh, don't start. And she, but so when she gets a little worse, then it'll get contagious and we'll all be miserable.
Celebrity fans had their own opinions about the show's swan song.
She can confirm this. I said Joey and Rachel. I knew it. I called it. I was like, look at them. They're great.
I would love to see Rachel and Ross together. But that's just me.
I wanted to end with a smile on my face and a tear in my eye.
You know it's going to be just a tearjerker.
My fondest wish would be that they make a surprise announcement that it goes one more year.
A lot of people feel that way, and the sexual jokes in NBC's new show called Coupling are too much for TV. The controversial sitcom has been taken off the air by 2 stations.
George Clooney can't get enough of Catherine Zeta-Jones in their new movie, and that's saying something for one of Hollywood's most eligible bachelors. Mark Stein has found out more.
Have you found women like Marilyn out there?
Not I.
In the dating pool?
I'm not in the dating pool. I don't care.
I quit.
For Intolerable Cruelty from producer Brian Grazer, which opens October 10th, George plays a divorce attorney who falls for a gold-digging serial divorcee, played by Catherine.
You're looking well, Marilyn.
Hello, Miles.
obscene wealth becomes you.
You're in the dating game. Do you
Are they
see
easy-
these women coming?
Is it easy to spot someone who's been married several times? Just the rings alone. Yeah, you can. I think you can, probably.
Think of me for a moment, not as an attorney, but as a friend.
Does that mean you won't be charging us for the hour?
Their big kissing scene took a little practice.
Is it take after take of this? Do you try to get it over with?
Well, here's the thing. She kept coming over the trailer saying, let's rehearse the kiss. And I'm like, Catherine, it's a kiss. Come on, we can do
I
this.
just was a
It's
little, I
delicious.
couldn't get it. I wasn't feeling it, and I
Right,
just
I'm
wanted
going to tell you one more time.
Marilyn Rexroth wants to see you.
George and Catherine got to be such good buds on the movie that she recently entrusted him to perform a personal task usually reserved for a trained professional.
He painted my
I had to paint her
toenails.
toenails.
Oh, really? Was it
I
good?
noticed that they didn't last.
I had them redone, only because the red was a little too tomato red for me. I wanted that deep red, but he did a beautiful job. Really, really within the lines.
George also got the chance to air things out in a scene where he wears a kilt.
I've never worn a kilt. Is it freeing?
There's certain things that are freeing about it. A lot of these guys, and they talk about going commando and that thing, and I got to say, you know,
Didn't get
you get a draft.
You do.
You get a little, there's a little draft. I don't know how girls do it, but.
Killed, huh? Thanks, Mark. Clooney also has bonded with Catherine and Michael's 3-year-old son, Dylan. Clooney is now known as Uncle George.
E.T.'s star sighting spots a love story. Diane Lane was all smiles posing with fiancé Josh Brolin at the premiere of Under the Tuscan Sun. In the film, which opens Friday, Diane's character finds love Italian style.
It gave me hope in many different versions of love. It's sort of like saying unorganized religion, unorganized love, you know? It's all good.
Hey, T, this is The Rock, and welcome to the jungle.
The Rock muscled into Universal Studios Hollywood for the premiere of The Rundown, opening Friday. The Rock's Rundown co-star, Rosario Dawson, told our Mark Steinus about her latest leading man, new dad, Colin Farrell.
His son's gorgeous. He's got pictures posted all over the place.
So he's a proud daddy then.
Oh, yeah. He's like, he's got my nose.
Pinkett Smith had planned. Start rocking this sucker. I was the only reporter allowed on the set, and Jada took me on the ride of my life.
I tell you, this is very slow.
Is it really?
This thing rocks and
Crank
rolls.
this thing up! Is that the best you got? Come on! Oh
See?
boy, hold on.
Right,
Whoa.
yeah, you can, whoa, see?
Look, my computer's falling apart! The hovercraft she pilots with Lawrence Fishburne is actually mounted on a moving gimbal operated by technicians below who really know how to shake, rattle, and rock this baby. You do this all day?
All day.
You ever... Oh my God! You ever barf in this thing?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Only we can show you this exclusive behind-the-scenes footage of Keanu Reeves, Carrie-Ann Moss, Jada, Lawrence, and other cast members in action in the film, which opens November 5th. All I can say is, buckle up, fans. It is going to be a bumpy ride. I'm coming over to you. And this is like a rodeo here. Oh.
That's real. And let me tell you, that thing rocks.
Boy, does it ever. And we're going to have a lot more for you from Matrix Revolutions tomorrow. Also tomorrow, The Alamo. Billy Bob Thornton, Jason Patrick. The hour is at hand! In the historic epic battle. It's an ET exclusive from producer Brian Grazer. Behind the scenes of The Alamo, tomorrow.
Ray Romano celebrates his Emmy win in the ET Newslink.
I just left you 6 hours ago.
Ray teed off with Jack Nicholson, Adam Sandler, and Sylvester Stallone Monday morning at the famed Riviera Country Club for the 6th annual American Film Institute Golf Classic.
I got a nice draw. I had to watch TiVo, watch the replay. And then I had it back and forth over my speech and go, what did I, stupid?
I showed him the test and he just went, and we both started crying.
And Heather Mills talked on Larry King Live last night about the pregnancy she didn't think she would ever have.
I'd had 2 ectopic pregnancies. Basically, I had all this kind of surgery, scar tissue.
The birth date is already set for November 14th because of a necessary cesarean section. And Heather says she and Paul also know the sex of the baby.
We know the name, we know everything. But we ain't gonna tell you, Larry.
Paul Paul also has invited E.T. to be first on the red carpet with all the stars at their Adopt a Minefield fundraiser tonight.
Coming up, inside the private world of JFK's teenage granddaughter.
Her friends know that you don't talk about her.
The inside story on the next generation of the Kennedys.
Then, is that President Bush on tonight's premiere of Navy NCIS?
Why don't you join me for lunch?
Be my pleasure, Mr. President.
And just hours after the Emmys, the red carpet designs that'll have you looking like the stars for a whole lot less.
That's coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Will the real George Bush please stand up? A dead ringer for the president brings an appetite for barbecue to tonight's debut of Navy NCIS.
Those baby backs from Papa Joe's make the flight?
Yes, sir, Mr. President.
Good. Let's have an early lunch.
Yes, sir, Mr. President.
That rib-loving commander-in-chief isn't the real President Bush. Steve Bridges just plays him on TV. And tonight he joins star Mark Harmon on the premiere of the new CBS crime investigation drama.
Have we met, Commander?
Yes, sir. On Abraham Lincoln, Mr. President.
All right, Lincoln. Yeah, a trip to the Lincoln was the best day I've had on this job. Why don't you join me for lunch?
I had such a crush on my high school English teacher. Oh, no, wait. That was a movie.
Can a movie star find love with a school teacher? On tonight's premiere of I'm With Her on ABC, Terry Polo and David Sutcliffe try to answer that question with a little help from me.
I was afraid it was going to be coffee with Alex Young, but instead it's just coffee with Alex Young.
Well, actually, don't tell anyone, but it's coffee with Alex Baldzakowski.
And at 8 on ABC, 8 Simple Rules returns with the first of 3 episodes filmed before the death of John Ritter. John's TV wife, Katie Seagal, will give a touching introduction.
Can Joe Millionaire fool money-hungry women a second time?
He's estimated to be worth about $80 million.
Just when you thought it was safe to start dating millionaires again, the next Joe Millionaire rears his 10-gallon hat on Fox in October. Since most women in this country are wise to Joe's tricks, this is an international edition, with women from overseas unfamiliar with the fact that Joe has an empty wallet.
I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow, my darling.
These American Idol hopefuls don't want to marry into their fortune, they want to earn it, and they're starting right here in San Francisco.
They came, they waited, and they sang. Thousands lined up hoping to be the next idol when the show begins in January on Fox. But some need to learn about dealing with rejection.
I don't even care. Y'all can kiss this.
Our last round of auditions will be in Honolulu, so I'll see you then, Mary. Aloha and mahalo.
And mahalo to you, Paula. Now talk about paradise on tonight's Paradise Hotel on Fox. The women try their snake charming skills as tensions mount over just who's going to check out.
Coming up, think you have to spend thousands to look like Jennifer, Marg, or Deborah? Oh, think again.
It'll probably retail for about $250.
Then, did Kojo's best dressed pass the fashion gene on to her son?
Has he tried on your Manolos yet?
And what it's like to be Jackie Kennedy's granddaughter.
You don't know just who you can trust.
That's next in the Entertainment Tonight Insider.
Closed captioning and other promotional consideration provided by...
At last, a sparkling lipstick that lasts. Max Factor's Lipfinity Luster. Unlike others, Lipfinity Luster lasts for an amazing 10 hours, even through eating and drinking. Lipfinity Luster from Max Factor, the makeup of makeup artists.
With an allergy headache, every sneeze can hurt. Now there's new Advil Allergy Sinus, the first and only allergy relief with the pain-relieving power of Advil. Advance to new Advil Allergy Sinus. Stop allergies that hurt.
Oh, those designer dresses. Yesterday, we named the best dressed stars of the Emmys. Now, from Jennifer to Deborah to Sarah Jessica, you can look just like them at a fraction of the price. Jennifer's short navy halter dress certainly turned a lot of heads, and owning it would likely put a crimp in your wallet, unless you buy the version inspired by designer Alan B. Schwartz.
It had a nice kind of cummerbund waist feeling. It had an open back, so it was sexy. It was classic with a twist. That dress will retail for me for about $225. We'll make that dress in about 6 or 8 colors.
Schwartz began working on his Emmy-inspired fashions at 5 a.m. yesterday, including Emmy winner Deborah Messing's gown.
I think that personally to me will be one of the biggest sellers for us. It'll probably retail for about $250, and that will be the most simple dress to do.
Other Schwartz inspirations: Marg Helgenberger's contemporary gown, Christina Applegate's pale blue dress, and Jennifer Garner's low-cut, form-fitting ivory number.
I thought she looked fabulous, maybe the most fabulous I'd ever seen her look. And that's a dress that I'll definitely do for about $250, and it'll be in all the department stores within 4 weeks.
Check out ET online at yahooentertainment.com for more on the more affordable gowns, where you'll also see Alan's version of Sarah Jessica Parker's pink Chanel dress. It earned Stephen Kojikaru's Best Dressed Award and plenty of other praise.
You look really amazingly glamorous tonight. What are some of your beauty secrets? Did you get your skin vacuumed, or did you have any Kabbalah water? Did you have any Versace water today?
No, I just had good old-fashioned tap, my friend. I'm a tap water person.
And how does your body glisten and shimmer like that? I want to know everything.
It's a team of experts.
Do you feel a lot of fashion pressure being married to the goddess?
Yes, I do. Indeed, I do. But I let her tell me, put that tie on, and I don't know. Yes.
He's super cooperative.
I think he would have to be. Does your son have the fashion gene? Has he tried on your Manolos yet?
No, but he has dug in some purses already.
Oh, that's a great sign!
Thanks, Kojo. Sarah Jessica is currently wrapping up the final season of Sex and the City, while Matthew is preparing for his return to Broadway in The Producers.
She is the next generation of Kennedy with a remarkable resemblance to her grandmother, Jackie. But little Rose Kennedy Schlossberg's life has been kept from the public until now. Mark Steinis finds out if she is ready for the media onslaught in tonight's ET Insider.
Jackie's looks have skipped a generation and blossomed in the face of Rose Kennedy Schlossberg, the oldest child of Caroline, who looks like the spitting image of her grandmother, Jackie.
With her flawless skin and graceful smile, 15-year-old Rose has a striking beauty that captures Camelot. Her favorite pastimes include fishing, sailing, water skiing, and family outings to Long Island and the Rockies. She may like Britney Spears, but you won't find her front and center at a rock concert. Instead, you're more likely to find her uptown with her mom, Caroline, at the ballet. For most of her life, Rose has been intentionally shielded from the public eye. Noted Kennedy biographer Lawrence Lamer, author of the upcoming book Sons of Camelot, says her mother Caroline knows all too well how blinding the glare of the spotlight can be.
Caroline is very careful about the things that her daughter does. Her mother is very suspicious and very calculating about the media.
All three of Jackie's grandkids are students at the most elite private schools here on Manhattan's Upper East Side. Their security is completely insured, their privacy protected.
Her friends know that you don't talk about her.
Most of the kids are wealthy, and most of the kids live in very good neighborhoods and go off on the weekends in airplanes or chauffeured limousines.
Things like her sports life. If she's out doing some team where there are other people, her photograp's going to be there. You don't see that. Just the way with Chelsea Clinton, where she was kind of allowed, rightfully so, to live her life as a teenager and as a college student. I think there's an aspect of that with the Kennedys now, that people are going to leave them alone.
The Insider found out there are no Secret Service agents for this next generation of Kennedy. This month, Rose began her freshman year in high school. But when it comes to dating...
One of the difficult things of being a Kennedy is that you don't know just who you can trust. You don't know if people want to befriend you because of your name. You don't know if people want to go out with you because of your name.
Rose is destined to be in the spotlight just like her mother Caroline, who today visited New York's Frank Sinatra School for the Arts to promote AOL's upcoming concert for schools in Central Park. Caroline says her kids love music.
They love Dave Matthews. I know we're celebrating Bruce Springsteen's birthday today. That's a big deal.
Sooner or later, you will see her on the podium next to her mother in some event of social consciousness. That's what she'll make a puppet.
Lamer says the press is ready for Rose and that she is ready for the press. And in tomorrow's ET, the Insider has new information about how a star sells a Hollywood home. What you haven't heard about selling Hollywood's multi-million-dollar mansions.
Some celebrity mansions for sale never even go on the market.
Who's buying? Who's selling? For how much? And
which star had to slash their price to make a sale? The Insider knows.
That's tomorrow.
Today's ET birthdays are brought to you by Crest Night Effects Nighttime Whitening System. Which legendary rock star wrote the title song for the film Dead Man Walking? Is it Bono, Bruce Springsteen, or Sting? Your answer is next in the ET birthdays.
Today's ET birthdays are brought to you by Crest Night Effects Nighttime Whitening System. Which legendary rock star wrote the title song for the film Dead Man Walking?
That's Bruce Springsteen, who today turns 54.
Be here tomorrow. We're going to reveal who this year's Oscar host will be.
Will it be Steve Martin again or Billy Crystal for the 8th time? We'll see you then.
So long.